Hi my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today it's absolutely pouring down outside, but it's all good inside because we are crafting. We love our crafting, and today we're going to be making something wonderful. And what are we going to be making today? Well, we're going to be making this gorgeous double Z fold card. It took me quite a while to work out the design. It's great making cards, but it's the design of your card that will speak volumes. And it's summer, and what is the best thing to craft with in the summer? Beautiful flowers and bees, and that is exactly what's on my card today. Flowers and bees. Well, where did I get my flowers and bees? Well, I got them from my pack of Delightful Daisy Designer Series paper. All these products that I'm showcasing today are available to purchase on my website. Just click in that little down arrow description, and the Delightful Daisy, you get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 designer papers, and they are gorgeous. Gorgeous colours and gorgeous designs to make lots and lots of lovely projects with. So that's the designer papers, and the stamp set that I've used is called Dragonfly Dreams, and it's very easy to overlook this little bee because it's a smaller image, but summer means bees, and these bees and dragonflies all cut out using the detailed dragonfly thinlits dies, and they are so gorgeous. I mean, perfect, absolutely perfect for making making cards to sell at craft fairs and the like. And these really do, they really do shine. I mean, look, can you see the image on that bee? I mean, doesn't that look so lifelike? Well, I think so. That is so lifelike and so sweet. So let's crack on and I'll show you how I made it. Now, if you like this video that I'm sharing with you today, I would really be pleased if you could like, share and subscribe in the little down arrow description bar. That would make me very happy, and I'll give you a crafty little hug from me today. So let's crack on with our card. So what do we need to make this? Well, I'm using a piece of Pool Party cardstock for the card base that measures 11 by 4 1/8 inches, which is 28 by 10.5 centimeters. And the little strip that goes across the front here for our double Z measures 11 inches by 1 1/8, which is 28 by 3 centimeters. You will then need a piece of Whisper White card for this inside layer here, and that will measure 4 by 2 5/8. You need to layer it up with some designer paper, and that measures 5 1/4 by 3 7/8. You need 2 pieces of Whisper White cardstock measuring 4 by 2 5/8. A piece of designer series paper for one of them measuring 2 1/2 by 3 7/8. You need a piece that goes across this strip here. You need 3 pieces, and they go across here, and they measure, let me see, find my measurements. They measure 1 inch by 5 3/8 and 1 inch by 2 1/8. 2 times. You need 2 pieces of those. So that's all the pieces. So let's show you how I put it all together. So I'm going to start with this card base, and I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. And we're putting it in on the long side, and we're going to score it. Let me see if I can find my measurements. We're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So that's the scoring done on that. And I think, oh yes, and then we need to score our little strip. So let's get our little strip. And we need to score this hold on, it doesn't look like I've written it down. So let me get my ruler and let's get it measured. So we're going to score it at 5 1/2, 5 1/2, seven 3/4. Is that right? Hold on, hold the boat. I haven't written these measurements down. Ah, I know, that's 10 inches. 10 inches, so let's get that. So I know what I'll do. What did I say? 7 3/4, didn't I? We'll do the scoring and I'll chop off that extra inch I seem to have. So 7 3/4, so that's 5 1/2 and 7 3/4, okay? And then I'm going to chop off an inch, so that measures 10 inches, not 11, that strip. So let's get me chopping board to chop off the inch. So chop off an inch. There we are, don't need that, that's that. So that's good, we're all sorted now. So let's start layering up all our bits. So we're going to fold that in half and give that a good old fold with your bone folder. Then turn this piece back on itself and give that a nice crease with your bone folder. That's your first Z. And then with this strip measuring 10 inches, fold that in half, like that. Fold that piece back on itself, like that. Crease that, and that is your Z fold. So that piece goes across there, like that. See? Doo-doo. Right, that's those two pieces done then. And now it's all our layers. So let's put these pieces that are for the sentiment. And the easy part, we're going to layer up our DSP. Where's my glue? So we're going to get some glue on our DSP. So in my opinion, this Dragonfly Dreams is just such a lovely, gorgeous stamp set. You can make so much with it. It's so lovely. I love the dragonflies and I love bees. And it's perfect for the summer because the bees are buzzing around the flowers, making honey. Lots of lovely honey for us to eat. So wherever you're coming from today, hello. It's lovely to have you here. And thank you for watching. So that's our pieces layered up. So let's get our base, card base. This piece here is going on the front. So we put that on, some Tombow. And centre that on there like that. Then this piece here goes on the back. Going a bit mental with this glue, aren't I? Put it on there. And then layer that on the back piece here. Lovely. Don't you love those little, I don't know if they're daisies or sunflowers, haven't made up my mind what they are, but they're so pretty. So pretty. Right then, now we're going to do some stamping. Love a bit of stamping. So let's get our inks out, put that to one side. We don't want to get that all filthy. So this is the piece that's going to have a little sentiment on, which I want to say happy birthday. And I haven't got that out, so I'm going to have to get it. And I'm going to just use this from Butterfly Basics because I want to put happy birthday in this because I've got so many birthdays in the summer. And so I'm going to use happy birthday from this. But the rest of the sentiments are coming from the Dragonfly Dreams set. So let's get that on a block. Let's see. This is a D block. I'm just going to line that on there. And then I'm going to get my foam pad. Right then. So I'm going to pull all my strips in and then we're going to open up our ink pads. So today I am matching everything. All the colours that I've used are in my card so far, and that's Daffodil Delight, Pool Party, Old Olive, and then I've thrown in Early Espresso for my little bees. So we're going to use, what colour should we use? Let's use Old Olive. Old Olive for the happy birthday. So into our ink. And that just fits. Perfect. Lovely. Just cleaning that off. Right then, so that's the little bit that's going in the middle. So put that to one side. Now I'm going to open up all these inks. Now these are the little strips that I had, that I showed you. I'm going to line them up, and what I've done on those, I've stamped off, where's my stamp set gone? I've stamped off those little dotty things there, so I've prepped that on the block, and that is going into the Pool Party ink. And I've stamped off, so I need a piece of scratch paper, so I'll put the scratch paper just here. So that goes in the ink, and I've stamped off once, and then I'm just going across these strips. You can alternate the pattern that you're doing them in if you want to. But it's just a random bit of stamping because I just think it adds to it. It just adds to the design. Looks good. Right, so that's our our Pool Party used. And now on the front here, I've prepped up on the block from the stamp set, To a Wonderful Friend, Enjoy Your Special Day. So we're going to prep that up on the block. Where's my block? Silly woman, it's here. This is the H block. So I've lost my stamp set. There it is, right. So let's get that sentiment out. To a Wonderful Friend. Put that on here. I'm going to move those pieces out of the way. So on this left hand side, in Old Olive, is this the Old Olive? Yes. In Old Olive, I've put To a Wonderful Friend. And I've put that near the top. And I'm hoping that this is straight because I can't look down on it without getting my head in the way. Yep, that's good. Right, so let's take that off, To a Wonderful Friend. And now we're going to prep up on the block sentiment that says enjoy your special day. So prep that up, and we're going to use the early espresso for that, linking it in with our design. So into the ink, enjoy your special day, and down. Perfect, lovely. So that's that. Put that away. And then that's that piece done. And on one of these small pieces, I have put this sentiment, thanks for the smile and everything else. So same H block again, and into the early espresso ink. And that fits perfectly on there, so I hope that's straight. Thanks for the smile and everything else, because this is for my friend, and she's lovely. She really is lovely, my friend. I've known her since my children were small, and she's just every year brings me gifts, and every year I bring her gifts. So it's lovely. Friendship is a lovely thing. So that's those two pieces done like that. That piece is just stamped with that fuzzy dotty thing. So that's those pieces done. And now we get on to the bees, the little bees. Now I've already prepped up 5 bees like that. Now, can you see the detail on that? Isn't that amazing? Doesn't that look so real, lifelike? And the little this little detail here cuts out little holes for the wings so that they're all lacy. Can you see that? Aren't they gorgeous? Gorgeous. Right, so I'm just going to quickly show you how I did these bees. So I've got a piece of spare card here, and I've prepped my gorgeous little bee on the block, and we're going to use the early espresso for our little bee, and that goes straight down into the ink and straight off like that. So that's our bee done in early espresso. What I did, if you haven't got the Stampin' Right markers that match, then you can use your ink pad. And what I did was, let me put this away. I prepped this fuzzy stamp back up on my block, and then let's get this scratch paper on here, and then I put it into my ink. And what I did was I went over the middle of the bee like that to get the colour going across it. Now you can, if you only want a little bit of yellow, just a little bit, up to you. But that is how I created that. Oops. That is how I created that cute effect like that, to get a bit of yellow on my bee. So that's that. And then I cut it out with my big shot, bee over the top like that. Fits perfectly. Can you see? Run that through your big shot using your precision base plate, and then your ordinary plate on the top. Run that through a couple of times. That comes out, and you use this little die brush. You run that across using your little die brush, and out comes the little bits, and then you've got your little bees. Gorgeous. Let's put that away. And that away. So I think now it's time to shut up all our inks before we stick our fingers in them, which we don't want to do. Put those away. And now we're going to finish off this card. So we've got our sentiment there, that's going in the middle there. So let's glue that in. So that's that done. And now we're going to layer up for this. So this layer goes on the front here. So let's put that on. And don't forget that all of these products are available to buy from my website. And I can sell to the UK, France, Germany, the Netherlands and Austria. And who wouldn't want these gorgeous little products? They're lovely. Fab. So layer up all those little pieces on your card. Like that. That's great. And then I'm going to position my bees on in a moment. But now we need our dimensionals, because that's going across here like that. And so we need dimensionals on this piece here. So 4 on here, like that. And then we want some on here. And then you need to work out that where that ends on the sentiment is where you want your other 2 dimensionals to be. So take the backing off those. Like that. And then I have positioned this up by about, I suppose that's about, let me get my ruler, that is about just under a 1/4 of an inch on there. And then you fold that down, and we need to put that on the same here, so about 1/4 of an inch. So I reckon that is about here. Let's just see. Yep, that looks good to me. Hold that down like that, bone fold it in and just do a bit of creasing, and that is your little Z fold made. How cute. Now our bees need to go on, and let's turn them all over. And what you need is, you just need about 1/2 of a dimensional on those. So let's cut those in half. And then we're going to put 1/2 on each bee. So. And then we're positioning them. I've put one just above here. And one facing that way. And one up here like that. So cute. Just love it. And then I've put one, whoops, okay, one at that angle on here. And the last one is landing on the flower. Where am I going to put him? I think I'm going to have him here this time. And then to finish that off, I've got these pretty gold faceted gems. Really sparkly. We're finishing that off with 3 of those. I've put one there. One here. And one here. And then the last thing, but by no means the least, you've got to finish it off with a bit of shimmer. And so I've just run my wink of Stella across my little bees. So they've got glitter. Now do tell me what you think to this project, because I think that it's gorgeous, pretty, adorable, lovely. And I really like to know what you think of my projects, I really do. So that completes the card, and I hope you loved that too, and that you'll let me know how much you liked it. Do let me know. I love to hear from you, and if I can help you with anything, I'm always happy to help. Send me an email to SandraR@artypapercrafters.com, and until next time, it's bye for now. Bye.